But if you close your eyes,
hello awesome people and welcome back to the Epilogue episode of our Brazilian series of Civ 6. Now, for the ones that aren't familiar with this sort of episode, this is where I take a look back at the series using the comments, the narrative that Captain Halo made during each episode. So if you haven't seen that, I surely suggest that you should watch it. It's amazing. Every single episode he posts a comment where he sort of makes a narrative of what happened in that episode. It's really cool. And in this Epilogue episode, we're going to look back at the entire series using this narrative of him. And at the end of this video, I actually have a movie poster made by Samuel White, another subscriber, which is very, very cool. It looks badass. I mean, it's so awesome. So thank you so much to Captain Halo and Samuel White for providing this to me. But without further ado, let's go into the epilogue of our series. We are the mighty Brazilian people. We smash any barbarians that came in our way. We shall protect our neighbor as they are vital for success. Friendships will keep us alive. There are many luxuries in this world, but friendships are the most important luxury in the world. Smaller civilizations we shall be friends with, larger civilizations we shall train with. Viva la Brasilia. Now this was the first episode. Every comment Captain Halo ends with Viva la Brasilia. I'm gonna leave that out for the rest of the for the rest of the episodes because it takes a long time to actually do that every time. But this was the first episode. We encountered a lot of barbarians, and well, we went on. We are the Brazilian Empire. We shall not be denied. South America will be the first. Next time will tell. There have been rumors of a second major landmass. If these are true, we shall colonize it. Destroy all opposing forces and claim it. Trade routes will be vital. Argentina will be our main trading partner as gold and production are very valuable. Brazil is now a free city empire, soon to be more. 1 or 2 cities in the Amazon will vastly increase our overall efficiency. Reports are coming in of a mysterious group of islands off the coast. We will have to look into it. It has been a prosperous year for us, districts being finished or under construction all over the empire. Hipbonism has been found. It will put us on an even greater course to victory. Its bonuses will benefit us for all time. Now this was the start of the series where we encountered a lot of barbarians, but once we broke free of that and sort of defeated them, we started to shine and we started to expand. So this is really the normal expansion game for Civ, where you start to expand cities and take and grab land. So that was really normal. The only thing was we were really isolated, so that made it a little bit harder. So exploration, the key to build an empire. Also, the key to bringing down empires. South America will be ours. Every resource will be ours. From the bananas of the Amazon to the crabs of the Ecuadorian coast. The mighty oracle has been completed in Rio de Janeiro, bringing more great minds to our lands. Barbs have been a major problem slowing us down with settling, but they will not break us. We, people of Brazil, have enemies on all sides. The Greeks, Nubians and Japanese. The Judaism religion exists in Africa. We must protect our religion, culture and lands. From all sides we are surrounded. We do have friends though. Argentina, Levanta and soon Canada. With these city-states we shall propel ourselves forward into victory. For now, the naming of 3 cities and founding of one has been a massive leap in our long history. We witnessed the naming of Sao Paulo into Bone Zone, which is coming back. And Bellum into Samba. We founded Fortaleza in the jungle and renamed it Totally Bananas. We shall destroy those who threaten the Empire of Brazil. Yeah, this was the big renaming scheme, starting with all these new cities, which was really cool to do, and which I love to do in the next series. So yeah, totally cool. Come up with name suggestions in the next series. This is awesome to get these cool names into the series, whilst expanding our empire. We have leaped forward in every area. Our religion is spreading rapidly. Science and culture are becoming more and more embedded into our way of thinking. Our income also steadily rises. With the Enlightenment well underway, the great people will keep on coming. Discovery of Europe has opened us to a whole new diplomatic and trading front. With the discovery of Australia, Greece and Sumeria, we shall continue to climb even higher in our quest for victory. Resources, great works, wonders, traders, these are some of the many things that drive an empire. We have triumphed in new designs for even greater ships. They are covered in metal armor, they have massive guns and they can blast our enemies out of the water. Many friendships and alliances have been formed between Greece, Australia and Sumeria. These diplomatic relationships will provide protection from the Macedonian and Nubian hordes. Our victory type will need to be decided soon, as preparations will need to be made for a quick and decisive victory. Yeah, that was sort of the problem. I wanted to go for a scientific victory. Culture was very strong. Domination, I think we could have done a domination victory in the end, but at that point I wasn't sure. So it was we're trying to improve everything at once, and that's sort of the reason why I mostly tend to fail at higher difficulties, like deity. But yeah, it was cool, and it's nice to see that if you're isolated, that you can still do great in certain areas. Our religion is spreading. We have allies all over the world. We have them in Europe, South America, North America, Africa, Asia, and Oceania. All of these allies will be important for later on. Most of the world's problems come from Alexander. He owns most of Europe and basically cut off our Greek allies, forcing them into a one-city challenge. Our spy has continued to stray off strike and is finally doing something. We are sending apostles over to Australia. This will be our first test of spreading religion outside of our own continent. We shall build up our mighty Minas Gerais fleets and take on Alexander. This was the first part where we actually started to get a little bit of a ruffle with Alexander. He denounced us a few times and he was angry with us. So yeah, this sort of marks the moment where he became our nemesis, if you will. With the attempted conversion of Australia, the Aussies don't like us anymore. We learn more on the Minas Gerais battleship and we have great plans for the future. The Disney Prince has been a thorn in our side, constantly denouncing us for not following the same party as them. The Galapagos Islands, a wonder to not be underestimated. It has the power to turn the tide of struggling civilizations with its science and, more importantly, money. It is a vital wonder to control. Our culture and science are building with the recruitment of Michelangelo, just to name one. The Venetian arsenal is under construction, and if it is completed, it will massively boost our ability to control the high seas. We made massive efforts in sanitation, flight, and civil engineering, science, culture, and religion. We shall keep our alliance with the Greeks, with a giant foothold in the Mediterranean, the Sumerians with their foothold in Asia and Europe, and the Japanese Empire with their foothold in Asia. Each of these allies will push towards our goal, nukes and victory. Yeah, the nukes will come. We have finally done it. Oh look, Strange Islands was founded. On top of oil, which should be safe, we have discovered aluminium on our home continent and oil is of abundance. The Venetian arsenal was finally built, allowing our fleet of the high seas to double in size once we get around to building the mighty Minas Gerais. We are pushing ahead towards nukes. These weapons will be useful for the partial destruction of the Disney Prince. Once again, great leaps forward in the fields of science and culture have pushed us towards our destiny. With our high seas fleet under construction, the plans for invasion are being drawn up. We shall take the coastal cities first, then nuke the Macedon capital and leave them to recover. Cities all over the empire are becoming more and more advanced. The canal city was founded right on friendly borders. It will provide an amazing gateway between the massive Pacific and Atlantic Ocean. With tanks and artillery under construction, we shall pave the way into a new and better world. Our spy is quite successful, stealing funds and technology boosts to help our mighty Brazilian empire. Plans have also been drawn up to build a mighty statue, but we don't know if other civilizations have got their hands on the plans. We will destroy what is the Macedon Empire and then punish Nubia and Australia. We shall fight them in the fields of Europe, the deserts and jungles of Africa, and the Australian outback. Us people of Brazil may be advanced, but the outside world does not know of our super weapon, the mighty Minas Gerais battleship. We shall decimate Alexander's cities on the coast and either destroy him or leave him with one city. The Disney Prince will never see it coming. This year was a prosperous year for many of our cities. Multiple super weapons were completed and housing districts were completed in some places in the empire. The Venetian arsenal is doubling our naval power and not one but two natural wonders are ours, providing different bonuses. One provides money and science, the other one provides food and culture. Infantry were discovered alongside with machine guns. Artillery and tanks were also produced, all for preparation for the downfall of the treacherous Disney prince. Yeah, so in this part we were really preparing to take down our nemesis Alexander, the Disney prince, which was a really fun part of the series actually, because we were actually going somewhere. We were really isolated in the beginning, and that means that you can do everything you like, but not have really contact with the rest of the civilizations, which means that you're sort of out of the diplomatic game a little bit, because no one wants to attack you because you're far away, and you don't really have the means to attack people because big invasions overseas are not really possible in the early game. So yeah, this was actually an exciting part of the series right now, at least for me. So moving on, we declare war. We have declared war. The Disney prince will pay in cities. We shall destroy them like they destroyed Greece's chance of victory. Uranium City is one of our most valuable holdings. They have recently completed a monument for uranium. They live next to uranium, which is probably not a good idea. They also have 2 luxury resources, diamonds and elephants. Attack Plan Disney is going amazingly. With our Casus Belli, we have steamrolled Alexander's coastal cities, and also we made Lego. The population is extremely happy with the victories in the war, the new luxuries, and of course, Lego. Mozart wrote some great works and gave us some tourism. We researched things like conservation, Cold War, and rocketry. Yeah, we found toys via a great merchant, can't remember his name, and I joked about being at Lego, since I played a lot with Lego as a child, and yeah, it came back in Captain Hale's narrative, so it was really fun to read that. I definitely laughed at it. This year, we researched computers, telecommunications, and many more wonderful tasks. We traded away a great work for 2 great works, and we shall get it back very soon. We are recruiting partisans in Mero to distract Nubia. Whilst we prepare for war against her, cities are falling to us left, right, and center. The Disney prince will pay for his insults. We are debating on what we should do with Alexander. We either destroy him or leave him to cower in one small city. We wrote Frankenstein and created a new type of writing, science fiction. Carthage has fallen. Soon, Alexander will fall. A caravel from Carthage tried to attack a scientifically advanced city with infantry. It was decimated. We signed a peace treaty with the Disney prince this year. We took all of his cities, his money, and resources. Never again will we challenge our rule. Next up, Nubia. Their continuous insults have provided a tactical advantage. They believe they are the strong, but in the end, our mighty Minas Gerais will destroy them. They will stand no chance. Once again, we made wonderful progress with military, science, and culture. We are giants of this planet. Nothing can destroy us. We have tried to help Greece take Rakadet, but they do not take the offer. We have wandered from 4000 BC to the modern era. Nothing will stop us from victory. Yeah, this was the 15th episode, which after that we had 2 more episodes, and this was really where things started to kick off. We tried to give Greece another chance to at least get out of one city for the rest of the game, but they didn't really take it. They didn't want to invade Rakadet, so in the end we just took it, because otherwise it wasn't going to work, and I wanted to end the war at some point. So moving on to the the final to last episode. Egypt has returned. The once dead civilization has been brought back to life. Cleopatra has returned to continually insult until the end. Multiple plans have been drawn up for multiple types of victory. Culture seems to be the obvious one, as we are world leading. But we are leading in science and military strength too. Great musicians and painters alike have flocked to our banner, ever strengthening our grip on victory. Every last great work will be on display. The world shall come in great numbers to wonder at our mighty civilization. Our one ally that has stayed faithful the entire time we have known them is Sumeria. They have stayed by our side until the end. They shall be remembered as the one true ally. Yeah, and then the last episode where we actually already knew that we were gonna win. Our culture was way too strong, and it was just a matter of time, actually. So, at the end of the episode, we are the victorious, the conquerors. Call us what you like. We have triumphed over a Disney prince, a lady on the Nile calling our cities full of filth, an angry Aussie, and a very angry, democracy-focused man. In the end, the Disney prince was reduced to a one-city challenge, and Nubia was nuked into submission. We never did get a man in space, but we transformed 2 of Nubia's cities into wastelands. With the victory over Nubia, we took nearly all of Africa and finally brought world peace. our loyal friends and allies provided us with great backing force for our conquest of most of Europe and Africa. In the end, peace is the greatest victory. Viva la Brasilia. So that was the end of the narrative. It was amazing. That has been an amazing series for me to make. Certainly because of your continuous feedback and positive reactions, and the fact that most of you seem to like it, which was very, very cool. And the series, started a new influx of subscribers, which meant that the channel grew a little bit more, which is always nice. So thank you so much if you have subscribed for this series. Thank you so much if you have watched the series and liked the videos. And especially thank you to Samuel White and Captain Halo for commenting on almost every single video. Especially Captain Halo, he commented on every video, of course, with his narratives, but also he just gave some feedback or things that he would love to see, or come up with ideas for cities. And the same goes for Samuel White. So thank you so much to you two guys. But yeah, now, coming soon to a cinema near you, The Brazilian Empire, a movie about how under one man's rule, not really, you guys help me, a small settlement in South America came to become the largest empire in the world. Let's check out the movie poster. It was awesome, made by Samuel White. Thank you so much. As always, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome. Thanks for watching.